Hi ladies, so I'm going to show you really quick how I create my custom quotes, I guess you can say. So I use Word Swag. So this is the app right here, Word Swag. You just download it. I have the paid version, or did I pay for it? Well, I've had mine for like years, so it kind of grandfathered in. So anyways, this is how it looks. And down here you have, on the bottom right here, you have the camera library free photos. I always do my library because I use my selfies as part of, you know, branding and things like that. So I just pick whatever selfie I want. Let's just do, I usually like to do the straight face because I feel like it comes out more. So this one, I'm going to switch the crop right here. So you can leave it on no crop. It goes square, 9 by 10, 16 by 9. And then right here, it tells you which one's good for stories, portrait, post, cover, things like that. So this is how, if you kind of press on them, this is how it looks. You can move your picture around. So it's pretty cool. I love this tool. It's so much, it's easy. I feel like it's the easiest one. It has YouTube, it has your LinkedIn posts, Twitter, you know, it just switches all your things around. So of course I just use your square. This right here, they just added, it's frames. So you can kind of play around with different ones that they have. I think that's so cool too. I don't really use them. I just stick to the regular square. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stick to square. You can zoom it up more or bring it in. You can move it around, just kind of play with it. Okay. I'm going to make sure, because it's going to be a quote, I like to have it zoomed up and kind of centered. So we'll keep it there. We're going to click next on the upper right side. Once we go to next, is going to obviously put in your text. And so here I'm just going to double tap it. And depending on if I have a quote, if I don't have a quote for the day or whatnot, you have all these different ones here. So on this left hand side, you have classic quotes. You have these are kind of the categories they have. They have so true, stay hungry, get hype, good morning, BFFs, be mindful, cheese and please, and then quickies. So as you press on them, so say this is the good morning one. When you click on the good morning, it goes bold, right? It goes to black bold, and you keep pressing, and there's different quotes that you can use. So this is one that you can obviously utilize if you don't have a quote that you want to feature and you just want to post a really quick one. This is something that you could use as well. So what I like to do to kind of keep it, I don't like the long ones. I like the ones where it's maybe like one sentence or two sentences. So that way, especially for the square one, it's just, for me, I found that it's easier to see, easier to read, and it's short and sweet. So this one is good. It's a 2-sentence one. It's strive for progress, not perfection. And so once you pick your quote and you're like, okay, that's cool, I'm good. You click done here at the bottom. So it's that black area right there. I'm going to click done. And right here, it shows your quote. So you see your graphs right there, it kind of aligns you. So that's pretty cool. And so what I'm going to do is, down here are your styles. Now, because you want to make sure that you stay branded, you make sure everything looks the same throughout all of your things. So I'm going to click on here on the first part right here, this first area, and it has my history. I'm going to click my history, and I always use the Gothic one. So I always use this one, as you kind of see. And I'm going to change the color. So over here, it's style, colors, and image. I'm going to click color, and I'm going to click white. And right there, I'm going to go back to styles, because on this bottom hand right here where it says the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it has this dice. On the dice, you can continuously press that until you see the changes right here. It's based on the ones that you choose, or the one that you're picking. So like this one will be good for me. I'm going to kind of align it to where obviously you can see my eyes. So we'll kind of keep it there. Now that we kind of positioned it, now we can go over to the image right here where it's styles, colors, and image. Image is going to be kind of like your filter. Okay, so the one that I typically use, depending on what the look is, I always choose vibrant. So I choose vibrant right there to bring the color out more. And then brightness, what I do is I move it all the way to the left to where you can barely see me, but you still can. Okay, so here you can kind of move this around a little bit more. You can bring it in, bring it out, whichever one that you want to. This will be good for me. So we're going to go ahead and leave it like that, like so. and then we're going to save it. Okay, now I keep in mind, because after I save it, that's when I add my logo to the bottom hand side on the picture. So I like to make sure it's kind of up a little bit, so that way on the bottom corner it's not too close to the quote. Okay, so you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. It's the upper right side. I'm going to go ahead and save that picture. Now on here, it's just showing that it was saved to our camera roll. Now here on this button where it says add your logo, you can add a custom logo. So I always click add your logo. You can press new logo, and all that is you can add on your whatever logo you have, or you can click same logo as last time. I'm going to click same logo as last time because that's the same one we always use. And here it pops up. It's the Sweet Scents by Lydia, and all I do is just kind of, you can resize it, make it bigger, make it smaller, but I like to where it's the same as last time because it's always the same size, always the same area, and you just kind of keep it the same. So the logo's there. I'm going to save that again, and that's going to save to my camera roll. Now what I do is I go into my Instagram. Okay, I go into my Instagram and I'm going to post it. So this is the only two things that I do on my Instagram. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to go as I'm posting. So I'm going to go to the plus sign here on the upper hand side to create a new post. There is my the one that we created. So I'm going to go ahead and press next. Now here, so you see these top ones right here. So this top one right here on the top hand side, it has this little magic wand with the stars. Now you can click that, and when you see it, kind of changes your photo. It kind of, so this is your original, and then this is with that edit. Now if I really wanted to keep that, I would keep that, but what I do is see right here where it's like the 50, and you can go all the way to 100. Yeah. So I bring it down to about maybe 15 or 20 because I want to make sure my face comes out. You can see the colors. Okay, and this is hit or miss. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, because as you can see, it doesn't really make a huge difference. It just gives that little bit of pop, which I like. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at 15. I'm going to press done here at the bottom, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press edit. I'm going to scroll all the way over, and I'm going to click the vignette. I think that's how you say it, but I'm going to click this one right here. And I'm going to move it all the way to the right. And you see how that just kind of brings it in, and it just makes it look like, you know, you see the difference. Like it just makes it look more, I don't know, for me, it pops more. I like the way it looks. You can see the color. You can't see the color. You know what I mean? Like it just looks good to me. So now I'm going to press done and go to next. And I'm going to continue finishing my post. But that's how it would look. I love it. I love it. So that's the training, ladies, on how I do my custom quotes, how I edit it on WordSwag, bring it into Instagram, edit a little bit, and then that's the finished look. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, let me know.